someone is starting his channel today, and should he like do videos on specific topic or generalized topic where he can grab more audience? Two cases. One case is a talented boy is thinking of to start a YouTube channel, from where he should start, and one more case is a student who is documenting his journey, what is he learning, but he have an interesting topic. It doesn't mean that even we need to be perfect in storytelling.
Storytelling doesn't matter. If you focus on, for example, there is a fest or something going on in your college. If you focus on storytelling, if you focus on how it should come, it won't, it never renders, it never uploads into the YouTube channel. You be in the place of a viewer and try to see if that same video have come into your feed, you will click or not. And this is the strategy of Mr. Vishnu.
Now, let's come a little bit about business.
There are several other people who have opened it. One is Harman Singh, who have opened his own brand, Flow Media, something kind of thing, and Tarun Speaks, who have opened his Boring Edit. And there are several. Ishan Sharma is also having it. What they focused on? They focused on like engineering audience. The Ishan Sharma I'm talking about, earning, freelancers thing, right? He focused on freelancing videos. What are the courses that you have to learn? Free courses, those courses, these courses. So it targeted kind of people who are interested about freelancing and stuff. Boat founder like Aman Gupta have his own personal branding. He creates it. So if you are building any startup, personal branding is the game.
Imagine earning 35 lakhs as a college student. It's a dream of many students. Today we have Swaroop, who gone through lots of struggle and sharing his experience with us on how to create a personal brand and manage our college coding life. So let's start with the podcast. Thank you for being in my podcast. So this podcast is entirely on what is content creation, how to grow in content creation, and it's also about your life, how you growed in content creation. So let's start with the first question. What would you introduce yourself? Who is Swaroop? What drives Swaroop? What is the journey of Swaroop from a college student to being a content creator?
Thank you, Durga Prasad, for having me here. How would I define myself is as a failure? In my 12th, my parents have a lot of hopes on me that I will be getting a JE rank or IIT JE rank and all. And after that, I struggled my entire 11th and 12th. Then after the COVID also hit, it was 2020 when I was giving my JE mains, and it was really tough period because the examination is also postponed and I have to study by staying at home itself. So I studied really hard and unfortunately I couldn't able to get any rank. So of course our parents and all would be having a lot of hopes that okay, our student will get some other college. So I was having, so in my list I was having several other options. So at that time I was not having an option like you are studying at Scalar School of Technology. But I thought of getting into some of the universities, Vellore and all. It was really bad time for me because I was not getting any college. It could be Vellore, Amrita, SRM. There are several other options. At last, I was having just a local college. It was a local examination. There was also, I was non-local because of which I got ECE, electronics. I was aiming for computer science. So that is how my failure journey started. So the counseling part and so many several other mistakes that I have done during my 12th class journey. So what I thought is, why can't I share this all learnings or mistakes or anything in YouTube? So that's where I thought, earlier I started as a gaming channel. Then because of some copyright strikes it got banned, and later I started an education channel. I explored several things and all. Slowly my journey, it was also a struggle for me managing electronics, managing computer science, because I was also passionate about computer science, managing YouTube, managing friends life, everything. It was challenging for me at that point of time, but with a 4 years of struggle and all, the same dream which I was with the 4 years of struggle, I just had one thing in my mind: I have to make my father proud. I have to make my father feel proud of me. So what is the, so what can I do? Simply get the highest package. Correct. And fortunately, Scalar, fortunately because of my YouTube, because of my skills and all, I got highest package in my college. And also um, also started teaching coding to several other students in my language, that is Telugu. So I'm a Telugu content creator, so my English would be not so high, but it's okay. Yeah. So this is all about me.
And in your friends community, how you are differentiated from your friends?
Yeah. So in my college journey, I was having this simple thing, because I'm not from a top college, so the students or the surroundings, the ecosystem was also not very competitive and all. I was just having my set of goals and all. One thing which I expected from them is they support me in my journey, whatever I'm doing. So I was always appreciated from my friends and all. Ki this student, like Swaroop, our friend, is studying EC, because from my second year of my college only I started doing internships and all, because of which I didn't even go to college, my classes, EC electronic classes. So my friends always supported me, and even it is YouTube, even it is coding and all, they trusted that okay, I will get the highest package and all.
So from the day one, what I think is I need to make difference from other student. So rather than going to like traditional college, I joined Scalar. Um, Apart from just coding, I started YouTube channel, started businesses. So the content creation hub is fully crowded and saturated. Is there any market? Why everyone are starting this content creation from students to organization?
Yeah, let's come to content creation only. The point which you're saying, the differentiation, I would say in your college, if you are having a 200 students or 2000 students or 20,000 students, it doesn't matter. One thing which I believe is, when an interviewer comes in your fourth year of your college for placements and asks you, why should I hire you? So you should have some of the certain qualities in your, so that you can tell to the interviewer and impress him basically. So what are those things? It is not only about content creation. How I see content creation is, first of all, for your placements, you will be preparing coding. So that is one phase. So that is for placements, academics, or anything. So this is one journey. So whatever you're facing challenges or whatever things you are learning in this journey, you should share these all things in your content creation. That is one choice. And another choice is, you should also explore your side hustle skill. That is one thing which separates you.
Which makes difference among other students.
Correct. It's you will be unique. You will be set as unique. You will be standing out from that crowd which is there. It could be 2,200, 2,000, 20,000 students. You should have that side hustle skill. And again, it is a lot of story there, how to identify and all. And in that side hustle
It
skill,
is like based on your interest, right?
yes, it is based on your interest only, but you should identify that interest, right? In the initial time, I started doing Unreal Engine, and I started doing game development, where I started building models and all. But with time, I realized Unreal Engine is so complex. I was not understanding those all things. I was getting bored. I left that. And in the initial journey only, I thought I can play PUBG, Valorant, and GTA 5, stream it. I can become a streamer. But slowly the journey, like I realized streaming and all won't suit me. And also from our parents, relative side also, it is not like that. So we have to explore several things, then we will identify our interest. It's not like we have any interest, or you started your YouTube journey right now, but with time, with failures and all, you will identify one of the skill.
I didn't start my YouTube channel right now. I started this YouTube channel since 8th standard. Among that, only one channel got hit. That too, I thought of to do one business. So based on that, I actually used the YouTube as a marketing tool. So it got hit like 6K views. So only that, like I started from 8th standard itself. So next question is how to build a personal brand.
So personal brand, again, as I have said, there are two paths. One is academics and another is side hustle skill. For that side hustle skill, you have to explore 10 different things, identify one, and in that one specific thing, become the best. If I ask you, the viewers, what is the best biryani in your city? If I ask about you, Bangalore, so everyone will say Meghna biryani is the best. Why? Because that have created a person branding. I cannot say personal branding, but Meghna itself has a branding. If I ask you, like, if I ask you, if you have 10 other instructors and several other teachers teaching you students, and who is your favorite teacher, you will be saying some specific names will be coming in your brain. Why? Because they have set that branding. So whatever you are doing, that side hustle skill or academics or anything, you have to become the best. You should not focus on ki how could I build this as a brand. You should become the best. When you become the best, it will become the brand for you.
So what you are saying is, I need to find my interest, work on that, and be the best at that, so that I will create a recognition among everyone, right?
So this is how brand builds. So similarly, our personal thing for that, YouTube content creation is the super thing. 10 years back, no one was having so many lot of phones. So this is the time where content is there, like this is the time where everyone is having content in their hands. So this is one of the place where we can create our personal brand.
And right now you said everyone has mobile. Previously, no, none of them were having mobile, and the generation has been changed. The thoughts have been changed. So how to educate ourselves in order to, like, they should not question our credibility. So how should we talk? How should we educate ourselves on how to talk? What should I say in the channel?
So, see, how do we educate ourselves in the sense? What I used to do is I used to follow some other people. I like the content of Aman Dattarwal. When I was studying for my 12th preparation and all, I like Aman Dattarwal's content. Ishan Sharma was also a person who was making good content at that time, and I used to follow him. Kunal Kushwaha, several other people are there. So I used to follow these all people, and I was really fascinated about how they become what they are at that point of time, and I used to follow their journey, whatever they have done in their journey. Okay, Aman Dattarwal have started in YouTube channel in his third year or second year. He went into some other separate room, like outside. He took a flat and all. So same thing. I started my content creation. I was clear. Okay, if I follow their journey, if I give my 100% efforts, I will become successful. So don't create. You can also create your own paths. That is fine, but you have to give 100% efforts. You will figure out what on how on what things you have to educate, on what things you have not to like.
So it basically comes based on how much experience you have, how much journey you've gone through. Okay. Mm, for example, I will see more Ranbir Alabadia or Nikhil Kamat's video. So should I copy theirs, like the way they speak? Is it okay to copy the way they speak and all?
It is okay to copy because everyone takes inspiration, right? It is not copy basically, as we say. It is like an inspiration. It's not. It's okay. It's okay to copy.
Okay. One more question is, if you are starting from scratch, knowing what you know right now and having experience, what would be your roadmap to grow your channel?
So again, I will say from my failures, because what I have started is I started creating content like what skills to learn and several other things. First of all, you have to identify a niche. Niche is basically a kind of people, or a certain type of people who are interested in that specific thing. It could be video editing, it could be anything, it could be designing. Your people can watch your channel because of that specific skill that you have. So simple. To how I started is I started telling about what skills to learn and several other things. But later on, I realized that whatever my journey is there, whatever I have crossed through, whatever failures I have gone through, it could be JEE means examination, counseling related things. I started sharing those because I have already experienced. People started watching my content. So if you want to grow your channel fast, then what are the failures that you have gone through? List it down in a page. Find out what are the common things that outside your 12th pass students, or basically because we are engineering college, because we are in a engineering stage, so we have 12th class, basically our juniors. So what are the pain points those are having in your list? Find out those topics, make videos on those topics, because you have already failures, you can give best guidance to them. So start giving guidance, help them. Don't give suggestions at beginning. Start providing as much value as you can, right?
Okay. So next question is more deep into what you said. So if someone is starting his channel today, and should he like do videos on specific topic or generalized topic where he can grab more audience?
Okay, when we come to content creation part, when we see about topics, so there are several other like buckets that are there. One which I inspire from Raj Shamani is, one, you have to create evergreen content. Evergreen means it is forever. So for example, you have created a video how to start a programming language, which is the best programming language to start. It is an evergreen video. Even if you create today, even if you create next year, even if you create 10 years later, people will watch it, right? So it might change if engineering colleges are gone, but it will be there. So this is an evergreen, right? Another content piece which Raj Hamani speaks about is C, that is controversial. So whatever latest technologies are happening or anything is happening, you can place your comments on that. But you have to see as a personal brand where you are, where you want to see yourself, your channel after 5 years. You have to identify that. So generally it is nothing but that evergreen, the thing which you want to do in yourself. Like there are some specific topics which you want your audience to watch. First of all, build those audience, then do the content which you want to tell to them.
You said about Raj Shamani, right? I remember one reel where he said that there was a news that Instagram might ban. So what he utilized that thing, and he said that, so this video might not be tomorrow, so watch it till end and share it to your friends. So he hooked all the people based on the news. Okay. So next question is, in your opinion, video quality or video quantity?
Audio quality is really important, so make sure that your audio is good. Video quality, it will get better eventually. It's not like the day one I have to make a video like Tarun Speaks. It's not like that. You will get to that point, but start with whatever content you have, whatever, as I have told, mention those all pain points or failures that you have gone through. Start making content. You will learn in the journey. If you focus on quality, your YouTube channel never, no video is gonna upload into your YouTube channel, because you should first focus priority on quantity, but in that also you should have a decent quality improvements, like with the videos that are going on.
Okay. When is the right time to post a video?
So basically it depends on the target audience that you have. So if you are having college students basically free, gets up free after 6 7 p.m. or like that, or in weekends or Sundays, holidays. So evening times generally is the best time that I post.
So basically we need to understand our audience and post it according to that. Okay. Let me give two cases. One case is a talented boy is thinking of to start a YouTube channel, from where he should start, and one more case is a student who is documenting his journey, what is he learning, but he have an interesting topic. For example, I joined Scalar School of Technology, so that is an important, like, interesting topic which none of them done, most of them didn't do. So how to start, how to make videos and all?
As you have mentioned two cases, one is the talented person who have knowledge of whatever programming languages and all. So why he is talented? First of all, understand that because he has gone through those failures, he has gone through the ups and downs, then only he became that talented. So how he became that talent, that he have to show in his journey. So he has to also share his journey. So basically whatever he has gone through, because why people will watch him? First of all, he have to establish himself as a talented person to audience. Audience don't know who is audience don't know that if he is talented or not. So first of all, if he has to establish that thing, so what are the steps that he has to take, right? So what are the kind of audience? Because if his end goal is to make courses or something like that, because my end goal also was like make courses and earn money out of it passively, which Amandat was speaking about. And I was also like inspired by his journey. He also launched courses upon alpha batch and all, so I was also enrolled in it because I follow him. So the same thing what I did is I started focusing on content related to coding, but eventually students didn't wanted to watch me because they don't know that I know coding and all. So how I have to establish that? So to establish those things, I first focused on getting those audience. I first focused on the audience pain points. Correct. Describing my failures and all to them, so that first I have the audience base. So then I made videos like, okay, these are the skills that they have to learn and all. So this is my entire focus was, after 5 years I will launch my course. So I want, after 5 years I will launch my course, I need people for that. So if I need people after like 3-4 years, what are the steps that I have to take right now? I need audience. I was not focusing on key documenting my journey, but I was also focusing, the second thing which you are saying is documenting our journey or whatever is going through in our life. Those also things could be done in the same YouTube channel only, because YouTube is now changed. It's not like, okay, your last video is not performed and your this video is also not going to perform, it's not something like that. Every video is look it as a, yeah, individual set of thing. Because same thing, I have been experimenting with several other YouTube channels. If the concept or the video is, as I've said, evergreen, or the people that search for it, and you have the enough knowledge to provide them, then of course that video will get views. So that is for sure. So you can go document it all and all, like you can go through your journey, you can document, and also focus on the content that is required to build audience for your brand or product.
And document mean that even we need to be perfect in storytelling, I guess.
Storytelling doesn't matter, because how I used to do is, it also get better with the time, right? So I also used to share whatever. If we focus on, for example, there is a fest or something going on in your college, if you focus on storytelling, if you focus on how it should come, it won't, it never renders, it never uploads into the YouTube channel. You will just start, okay, pick up the camera, let's start something, let's speak something, and with time you will get better. It's not like either you spend 1 year, become better, then start videos. That is one choice. Otherwise, start now. So which I won't prefer, the first one. Other choice is start right now. Start sharing your journeys, start sharing your stories and all. With time you will become better in the storytelling part also. Because I was not good at English. If you see my first video and all, I was like very broken English and all. So with time it will get better.
So experience matter in everything. Okay. What strategies will you suggest me in order to grow my podcast? Particularly, tell me about what format of shorts I should do. Whether I should uh, like just create a suspense, or I should create a shorts based on the important topic which I have spoken.
Yeah, not only about you, but generally, if your viewers are also thinking to start some podcast and all. So the journey which I would suggest is basically, the kind of format and all which I would suggest is follow someone like, so many people are there like out there. So it could be Beer Biceps, it could be anyone. Ishan Sharma also started doing podcast and all, Raj Shamani and all. So follow, understand them, because in their videos what they do is they put the initial hook, whatever important points or the numbers that I speak over in this podcast. So those will be placed in the initial 1 minute of the video. So that is intro. So look at it like, then the next first main important thing for any video is the thumbnail and title. Because if the audience are not even clicking your video, then why they will come into this? So that's why that's what I have learned in a video, like video editing masterclass. So that is by the editor of Mr. Beast. And the same thing have been shared by other most creators also. Focus on thumbnail first. You should not focus on the video or the kind of content that is there in the video for hours and hours. If you are spending 10 hours for the content in the video for your thing, before even thinking about that content, you should think about the thumbnail that will be there. Okay, what should be the thumbnail, so that I can get audience that I want.
So you spoke about thumbnail and title which attracts audience, right? So what strategies will you suggest me to create on thumbnail and title? And I want to give some cases. For example, Beer Bicep. His thumbnail is not too good. It's very simple. And you can take other examples, like as you said, Ishan Sharma. His thumbnail is like contrasted and more colorful. So how can I choose what strategies I should use to make these thumbnails, titles?
So again, you have to explore different other things. You be in the place of a viewer and try to see if that same video have come into your feed, you will click or not. So basically, if you see your basic thumbnails, what text should be placed in that thumbnail. It should, but it should not be not so much of text. It should be simple. It should be like clickbaity, not so clickbaity, but it should depict what is there in the video. Correct. And whatever is there in the thumbnail and title, the audience should get the same thing in just starting 10 seconds of the video. And this is the strategy of Mr. Beast. So whatever is there in his thumbnail, when we click on the video, initially it starts with the same thing and it really hooks the audience, and there is something, and there he will play something challenge or curiosity. He builds curiosity whether this village is going to get those food or not, whether this forest, whether we can build this forest or not. Let's see, something he creates some curiosity, and that will make the audience hook.
In title, I saw many videos which got hit. Those are like what and why, and which create some FOMO, like this, FOMO, and also some kind of scarcity or something. Like this is a dark truth of IITs. So, what formats would you suggest based on the video?
So now, when it comes to title, if you are a person like Tarun Speaks, basically, then people view, like watch his video because he's Tarun Speaks and he is having some video editing stuff and all, crazy stuff and all. So people are watching that video because Tarun Speaks is there in that. Even if the thumbnail is okay, average, that people even won't matter. They will click on the video because Tarun Speaks have released the video. Another case is we are not Tarun Speaks. So now we have to build our audience to that level. So first of all, audience have to explore us. Audience have to like find our channel. So for that we can easily copy some of the titles that other people have used for the same type of content and just paste it here, because they also have researched a lot of thing and all. They have put the title, so it's okay to copy and all.
So till now we spoke about how a student or a individual person can start his content creation. Now let's come a little bit about business part. So think I want to start my any startup, say an agency, or I want to build some AI tools. So I'll start after 2 years. Before that, what content I should post? So in order to get some audience.
As it's not only about 2 years, because you're like starting from scratch, you should focus on like what content you have to post and all. First of all, identify what are after 2 years, right? So if you make videos, for example, if you are launching a Python course after 2 years, or if you want to launch something, so who are your audience? Your audience are not first year students. Your audience are 12th class students or 11th class students who are aiming for
Learning this.
colleges, who are aiming for colleges. So when they enter into colleges, they will start searching about the programming languages and all. So if you at present, if you are going to launch 2 years later in some Python course, then you have to start making content that is relevant for your target audience in future. Why? Because in that space, people will identify you, people will know about you. You have given enough content to them, you have given enough value to them. Now people have identified you. Now people know you. When you launch something, it could be free or something, it could be anything. People will, okay, this person have guided me in that case, so I'm so confident that he can guide in this. So same works for the agency part also. So for agency, if you are a video editing agency or something social media brand, so there are several other people who have opened it. One is Harman Singh, who have opened his own brand, Flow Media, something kind of thing, and Tarun Speaks, who have opened his Boring Edit, and there are several. Ishan Sharma is also having it. So what they focused on? They focused on like engineering audience. The Ishan Sharma I'm talking about, earning, freelancers thing, right? He focused on freelancing videos. What are the courses that you have to learn? Free courses, those courses, these courses. So it targeted kind of people who are interested about freelancing and stuff. Then he created a community. Then he created that market up and all. So similarly for video editing also, Tarun Speak started creating he made his videos super dope, that later on when he launched his own course and all, that worked. Also the editing agency also, it started working well.
So basically, if you are thinking to start any business, first know your audience and based on the time which you are starting that business, take your audience throughout your journeys, right?
Look back and see what audience actually need. So it depends, like for video editing it's not necessary that you should make content about 12th class, but 12th class is the place where audience are there. Audience get a phone, smartphone in their hand. So audience will explore a lot of things in the after the 12th class. So major chunk for our generation, like for engineering college students, is focus on how you can get those 12th class audience to your channel. Then you can leverage them because they have several other things to explore. They will explore you, of course.
Hmm. Okay, now let's talk about job. How can a content creator get a job?
So this was something which I also don't know until I was hitting my fourth year. But once I started making some content, slowly my subscribers grew. Like it took me 1.5 years to even get to the 1000 subscribers, or like it hit 3000 subscribers because I was doing several other mistakes. But later on, uh, when slowly but later on, because my subscribers grew on because of those 12th related content and all, and slowly brands started coming in. So brands started coming in for collaborations, promotions and all. So once the brand started coming in, I used to do paid promotions and all. So slowly this all turned, and in my third year I was focusing for full stack developer roles. But after that full stack developer, I used to do intern at some company. It's a remote work. And later on, I reached out to these people whoever are connected from brands. I reached out to them. Okay, I have this. I reached out to them for full stack developer roles itself. It's not like I was focusing on. It's not like I was asking something related to YouTube and all, because I was asking for this full stack roles. Yeah, it was annoying. But later on, when Scalar reached out to me and they were hiring for this role, and later on, after this 6 months of journey, now I realize there is another set of thing, like social media is really important for any brand. So if you're really good at what you're building your own channel, and whatever strategies that you have applied, failures that you have saw like in growing your channel, those things can be applied to the same things can be applied to a brand. So there Scalar saw my skills and my journey and all. The same thing, I've been interviewed, and they have realized that I could be the part. So as a content creator, what you can do is there are several other openings in marketing side. In specifically, if we see organic growth, so many organic growth in the sense, not promoting through influencers, ads and all of the stuff, not those things. Organic growth basically means without any budget, you are making organic genuine content whatever is there, and you're growing through it. So these are some fields, some specific roles: organic growth and content creator, specific content creator, video creator roles will be there. So or growing a social media channel, right? So those are the kind of roles that are there in a like software.
However, you are working in Scalar School of Technology, right? Even this is a brand. So if I have my own brand, and how to grow that brand through social media?
So same thing again, building audience. Whatever your brand is there, build audience according to that, target correct audience. Then after that, provide value. It's not like started pitching from day one key, I have my course, please take it. I have my course, please take it. Not like that. Provide value to them, provide genuine content to them. They will of course convert at the end. It's like genuine marketing thing. Even if you start, yeah, when you start promoting your course or any other brand promotions and all in your channel, people will start dropping off, because you started utilize. They will understand, people are not like dumb. They understand that okay, people, they understand that okay, this person has started something, promoting this stuff and all. So let's skip, or the trust which is there, that will be reduced. So that is something you should also have in mind.
So how much can a content creator make money? And if you are comfortable, share how much you can earn and what are the different ways to earn.
So let me tell you, content creator earnings are like, there is no limit for earning. If I speak some examples of follower with, of course, easy snippet if you see, he earns around 20 lakhs per month. And if we see several other people are there, it's not like content creation. Don't call it as content creation. It's like you put the efforts, you put whatever is there in your journey, your failures and all. You struggled for a lot of years, and then you became the best in whatever you are there. So now you have that ability, or you have that right to give the same value to the audience. So now it's a very much huge journey for that. Now here what we are doing is we are utilizing that content creation as a part to show our skills. We can also do it offline, it's not like that. I can also set up some offline institute and all, name it code with Swaroop and all like that. But because audience are there in content, like social media, we are doing it in. So because audience are there in content creation, it is easier to get audience here. So now coming to earning, as I have told, Easy Snippet, who have like 3 million followers, several other YouTube channels, several other Instagram handles, he earns around 20 lakhs per month. And if you see Ishan Sharma, he also mentioned that he earns around 35 lakhs. And if I speak of some other channels also, they even charge for a video, single video, they even charge 35 lakhs, 42 lakhs also. To promote, right? Correct, to promote something. So there is no limits in content creation. The simple thing is you should not sell yourself. So you should not sell your audience. Basically, they should have trust in you. Whatever you are doing, promotions and all, those should be trustworthy. Then promotions are the kind of place where a lot of money will come. And another AdSense and all several other things are there where the amount will be comparatively very less. Drastically, it's 10% and it's 90% of the amount. Correct. If I share my like, it depends, because if I make content related to coding and all, and my audience are like education field, so where AdSense is very less. But I made some videos related to tutorial videos which started getting views. So the peak which went is in YouTube from AdSense is 80,000 in 28 days. And now I guess it is around averaging somewhere, it's less, like it's out somewhere it's like half of it right now, as I have told. But if it comes to like earnings from promotions and all, as I have told, 10% 90% difference. So you can just add 50,000 if I'm getting from YouTube, that is 10% of my overall income. So you can get the overall picture.
Okay. Do you have any suggestion for my audience who is starting as a content creator?
Sure, I will have some of the points that specific to them. So whenever you're starting any journey, it could be content creation. As I have told, content creation is just a source which you are utilizing to show your skills. What is that skill? Side hustle skill which you have learned in your college life, or and it could be your academic or coding journey. So again, remember that you have to become the best in whatever you are doing. It's not like if you are not the best, then you won't be doing any content, you won't be sharing anything. Don't think about any other people or any other friends. Don't think about what others will think about you, what others will comment on your content and all, what others will comment on your content and all. So forget about all those things. Why I'm specifically saying this is content creation have a lot of scope in future also, and scope in not only growing your audience but also in earning. So if you want a financially good career and all, personal branding is something that is really needed. Even the boat founder like Aman Gupta have his own personal branding. He creates its Zomato, like Nikhil Kamath of Zerodha, Zomato like Deepinder Goyal, and so many other people have started realizing that personal branding is the game. Even if you are building any startup, personal branding is the game. Now the thing comes is how you will be consistent for this, right? One thing is after 4 or 5 years, you will earn a lot of money. That is 100% sure, because I was also thinking how these people make lakhs of money in their college, while lakhs of money while they are studying in their college, but I made it to reality. So it will become possible. Another thing which should drive you is you should be unique from whatever the crowd is there in your college, and you should make your parents feel really proud of you. So that is something that you have to keep in your brain whenever you are doing anything, and that's how consistency will come. And this is what I wanted to give to them. Start right now. and rock it.
Understood. So thank you for being in my podcast, and I hope we'll do still more podcasts as even I learn. So yeah, thank you. And